My name is Jason Less. I'm the CEO of Riot Platforms. We're here at Riot's Corsicana facility. This is a facility we've been developing for the past couple of years, and this is very exciting because it has a total 1 gigawatt of capacity. That's the largest known site in the world. There very well may never be a site that big again.
Hi, my name is David Schatz. I am the Senior Vice President of Operations at Riot Platforms. I oversee the construction and operations that happen at both our Corsicana and Rockdale facilities. A lot of coordinating between the teams, a lot of communication between different departments. There's no roadmap for something like this, right? It hasn't been built before. So the fact that all of these people that haven't done this and there's no ingredient list to go off of are coming up with this stuff themselves and then constantly adapting to the challenges that come up every day. So it's just very exciting.
Hi, my name is Cody Molnar, and I'm the Operations Manager for the Corsicana Facility of Riot Platforms. Initially, I came on board as the Project Manager for EPC, that's Engineering, Procurement, and Construction. And then in July of 2023, I transitioned over to the Operations side as the Operations Manager for the Corsicana Facility.
Hi, I'm Luis Diaz. I'm the Vice President of Engineering and Construction at Riot Platforms. I came from the field, that's my background, and I can't be separated from the field, even that I need to do some office work. Meetings, plannings, long-term planning, where we at on the company, what is our vision, how we're gonna get there. That's pretty much part of my daily basics, office time and then field time.
I think Riot's built a name for itself building these large-scale sites. We've demonstrated first with our facility in Rockdale that we're able to build a 700 megawatt facility. That is the largest known facility in the world today, and now our next facility here in Corsicana is eclipsing that. So with that expertise under our belt, we're able to act on these very rare opportunities and build these large sites.
There's a couple reasons that we chose this site. So there's a pre-existing substation that gave us the opportunity to build our 1 gigawatt substation here, and then a large site that we're kind of away from everything, that we can build our operations without interrupting local communities or anything, and then we have a pretty significant workforce that we can pull from in the town of Corsicana.
So this was undeveloped land, right? So we have the opportunity to plan ahead, right? How we convert this land into a whole immersion system. So we start taking notes, what we learned in Rockdale, and that make us put it here in our design. That's what makes it unique, right? We have less space than Rockdale, but we are able to do more mining operations on this site. That's very unique.
So the footprint where we're there of the facility right now is at about 76.5 acres. In addition to that, we've built an 18.5 acre retention pond. It's more of a retention lake than anything. Since then, we've cut down about 32 feet. We've moved a little over 1.5 million yards of dirt, put up 32,000 square foot auxiliary building. We've put up 2 shops that are 12,000 square foot each, and then getting underway on the mining facility.
When we first started building this facility, we knew we wanted to build immersion cooling. How we were actually going to do it was not finalized yet. And what was really exciting is over the development time, we were able to test MicroBT's immersion cooled specific miner, the first known miner that we had access to at scale, at least, to be able to test. What we were able to ultimately do is build a site with immersion cooling tanks that were designed to accommodate that miner. So back at Rockdale, we built immersion cooling, but we were taking miners that were otherwise designed for air cooling and having to convert them to work for immersion cooling purposes. Here, it's immersion cooling from the ground up. Every machine is purpose-built for that type of infrastructure.
Everywhere from our safety department to our EPC department, right? They've spent a lot of time designing and coming up with this vision of what this would look like. A lot of really smart people with the right attitude that want to build something great and work along with a great team. Hey, we've got a gigawatt available. How do we use the most out of that we can? So then we come in and we figure out how many buildings we can fit on a site, how dense can we get the power consumption for each building, and then it backs into how many miners we can have and what kind of switchgear, transformers, and then it kind of feeds up to that gigawatt.
So it's very unique, right? Because we try to develop an in-house engineering department, but also integrated with operations and the construction. So the team that are working with me is with different background. People from power generation, people from transmission line, people from concrete, building roads, right? Because there is a lot of civil engineering here and civil construction. So people with a lot of experience in different areas, and it's the first time they work on this type of technology, right? Like how we do an immersion system coming from a power generation side, right? So that's part of the people that we are integrating, finding solution, improving the system, and developing our in-house electrical engineering and mechanical engineering. We try to place the order first for the long lead items, right? That gave us the advantage to energize as soon as possible. Right now, a power transformer can take 100 weeks to deliver, right? Or 80 weeks to deliver. So if we don't plan ahead, we will not be able to energize.
My day starts in the 4 o'clock hour every day. We're now working 2 shifts. Second shift doesn't end until 10:30, sometimes 11 o'clock at night. And so my day isn't an 8-hour day. It's very often a 14 and 16-hour day. There's a lot of moving parts and a lot of coordination, and just being able to work with other teams and stay on critical path to where you're not working each other into a pinch.
I think we come into a lot of these small towns and there's a ton of really smart people that have got, often decades of experience in construction or project management. We can bring a solution home to their hometown that they can apply their skill set and their knowledge. I think it's a pretty easy sell once they come and they realize, who we are as a company, that we want to come in and change the community. Once they understand it, it's not hard to get them on board.
Riot's doing everything that they said they were going to do whenever they came to Navarro County. When you're out and about now and people see that they know what it's about. They ask you how things are going out there at the Bitcoin mining facility. They might not know what it is, but they're happy to see people in town spending local. So I think everybody really understands the value in Riot being here. No substitution for having a presence. And we can look at software and see how the machines are performing all day, but you've got to have boots on the ground. You've got to have those frontline employees that walk by and look at it and see the little things that they can do to improve the situation.
My name is Ken Higdon. I'm President and CEO of the Corsicana and Navarro County Chamber of Commerce. We are constantly working on growing the economy. The major sectors, you have ag, energy, you have manufacturing, a lot of industrial groups, we have medical, education. It's a diverse economy. We're blessed to have a diverse economy, which is important right now. Riot Platforms, of course, is going to be offering about 200 jobs in their first phase. Those are skilled jobs, good paying jobs, and that's something we need here. The more of those type jobs, technical jobs that we have, the better off our economy. And again, it helps diversify those sectors that we talked about. The fact that Riot is a good community partner and the fact that they represent not just buying anywhere, they're buying locally. And that's an important component of this new construction.
I think the most rewarding thing is seeing people move up, right? Is seeing people learn new skill sets, apply lessons learned from other facilities, watching individuals grow, as not only team members, but individuals. That's what's rewarding to me.
I like the fact that you can be anywhere on any site, whether it be Rockdale or Corsicana, and you see people smiling. You wave at them. Everybody has shared same common goals. The culture is unlike anything I've ever worked around before. When you can pass somebody in a buggy and everybody's waving at each other, or you can pass each other in the aisle or working in a building and everybody greets each other, that's a reflection of the culture that we have out here. There's definitely a sense of pride. There's very often that I forget what all I've already experienced and learned through this. It's pretty cool to look back and see how many things I was actually involved in by being the very first person on site to this point. So definitely a sense of pride. The accomplishment isn't because we're done yet. The sense of accomplishment is because of the relationships and the teams that we've already grown.
Now today, it really feels surreal to see it finally coming together. Seeing it this close from energization and mining operations beginning. Because it's just an idea and a concept and a design that we thought about and talked about and worked on for so long. And to see the tangible physical results today and to know that mining operations here are imminent, that's incredibly exciting and it's incredibly rewarding. And I think every team member here at Riot should be incredibly proud of what they've accomplished here at Corsicana, and they're going to be very proud of what we accomplish in the years to come here as well.